Hi everyone, I am Letellier and this is my presentation on virtual assistants. So there's a lot of things that can be classified as virtual assistants, but the clearest definition I found is that a virtual assistant is an artificial intelligence software that understands natural language to perform tasks or services for an individual or an organization. These technologies can also be called AI assistants or digital assistants. A little bit into the background history and development of virtual assistants. The first known virtual assistant was around the 1960s with the interactive voice response system. This was a caller system that provided an automated response to people calling in. So instead of having to call during daylight hours and talk to a human source, callers could call in, receive automated questions, and they would have navigated where they needed to be. The next generation, an example would be Microsoft Office Clippy, which was an integrated technology into the Microsoft Office suites that helped users with the interface and help using this system be more efficient. The next advancement would be something like Apple Siri integrated into the iPhone, something that you could a resource you could talk to and get answers from through voice control. And then moving into today, we have all of these technologies integrated into homes already, like Amazon Alexa, HomePod, Google Assistant. These things can do a lot of things and are voice activated. They can play music, make phone calls, and can even be integrated into homes. Things like turning on and off lights and even locking your doors can be done with these systems. Now moving into the business benefits capabilities of virtual assistants. Number one, voice interaction. Being able to talk to these systems and get information back, or have them actually talk to you and communicate with you for whatever information you're looking for. Two, task automation. Instead of having a human do these tasks like putting data into a website, things like that, these systems will do it for you, freeing up that personnel to maybe do something more relevant. Information retrieval, being able to talk or type to these virtual assistants and getting accurate information back. Language translation, just reducing that barrier between people, having this system translate and make communication more efficient will help the business progress forward. Personalized assistance, even if though these services are company-wide, each individual personnel, the system will learn from each person, and so it'll be able to help each person more individually. Productivity enhancement that comes with the personalized assistance. Tasks will be automated so that people will be able to focus on more projects, more innovation. So overall, the company will rely on these virtual assistants to do more tasks so that they are able to focus on other things. And finally, most likely the biggest help of these virtual assistants would be data analysis, things like visualization and reporting, natural language processing, and predictive analytics for your business to stay ahead of competition. Assistants have already been implemented into many industries. For example, e-commerce, automating customer service with chatbots, personalizing shopping recommendations and advertisements, and then simplifying orders and returns. In the healthcare industry, scheduling appointments, setting reminders, assistant with patient monitoring, and also telehealth communication, so that maybe if a doctor isn't available, these virtual assistants are available and could give needed information after hours. Logistics and supply chain, tracking shipments and managing inventory, optimizing delivery schedules and travel, and then just streamlining warehouse operations. These also can be implemented into government public services, enhancing citizen engagement, providing information to the mass public, and helping with administrative tasks. Finally, in manufacturing, monitoring equipment health and operation schedules, enhancing productivity of workers, giving predictive analyses, and then assisting quality assurance and defect tracking within the manufacturing process. Diving a little deeper into the IBM Watson X, the uses or departments this could serve would be customer service, things like chatbots for consumer feedback or gathering and analyzing consumer feedback to see what consumers' wants and needs are. Human resources, automating tasks like data entry, and then marketing, either revising marketing plans or creating new marketing plans based on the data gathered by the system. Features include AI, talking and typing to get information out of Visual Builder. Employees will no longer need to have as complex understanding of coding as these systems will be able to operate for them. Integration into the company and between technologies. This will be a complete overhaul of former technology and the main system for companies. Obviously, security is a great concern for companies. This has measures in place to stop any data breaches and improved analytics for better business decisions and more efficient work, and self-service availability so that each employee will have a task to perform, and this system should be beneficial for all employees. Again, this can be used for many different industries, including banking, government, healthcare, insurance, retail, or telecommunication. The pricing for a system like this is a little complex as well. There's 3 tiers of service. IBM offers at the lowest, with some features, a light service, which is a free trial. And then depending on the scale of your company and the amount of employees, monthly rates increase depending on how large your operation is. Some potential issues that could arise from virtual assistants firstly relate to privacy, identity theft, and data security. These centralized systems hold a large amount of information from employees to customers. So any risk of identity theft from a data breach could put these at harm and hurt the business and lose customer loyalty. Data security, company secrets, company operations, company strategies, these will all be generated or inputted into the system. So any outside access or violation would hurt the company and possibly make it lose its competitive advantage over others. And finally, the training of the system, the AI bias. If these systems are trained in a way that are unoptimistic or faulted in any way, the strategy outcomes or data analysis could be affected, which could also hurt the company overall. Virtual assistants have come a long way, and here are some innovations that these systems are trying to be able to accomplish in the future. So, continuing to put more tasks being able to be automated, streamlined to be quicker and more efficient, so that humans have to rely less on more simple tasks and can focus on the core values of the company. Enhance remote collaboration so that people across the world can use this system at any time, day or night, and this will allow for the company to work around the clock and not have any interference based on location. More advanced analytics. These will just give better data analysis. We'll be able to clean data faster and give better suggestions for strategy or alter strategy to help the company. And then better integration with other technologies. In a remote world, things like augmented reality or virtual reality come into play. So having any useful technology being able to work with this system would be helpful. And continuing the multilingual support of these systems so that there's less and less barriers based on language or different nationality. Increased personalization will also help employees at the individual level. An example of this would be a training schedule that's made for an individual compared to a general training that would be less useful, whereas just targeting certain things for a certain individual would be more efficient. Some discussions that could arise from virtual assistants could be what features could be enhanced or added to make this technology more useful. If maybe there was an automation that could happen at your own company that you could see this system overtaking, what privacy or ethical issues could stem from a virtual assistant, and do you think the use of virtual assistants would help or harm customer relations? Do you think customers would be happy to be talking to a chatbot or AI because they have more access to it, or do you think they would still prefer customer relations through an actual human source? Lastly, here are my references on virtual assistants. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I look forward to reading your discussions on my topic.